Hello everyone, it's me, Masculine Shiver, back with another unboxing video, but I decided to do things a bit differently because I was originally going to do a Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition unboxing following my Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED unboxing. I was actually fortunate enough to be able to attend the launch day of the game itself in Nintendo New York, and so I figured it could be fun to show you guys not only the unboxing, but some of the stuff that I purchased at the store and show how I'm going to enjoy that, and maybe I could share it all with you. And I'm doing this because this is the first game in the Zelda series that I've had the privilege to purchase and enjoy on launch day with the rest of the series in the fandom, because every other game that I own, which is not too many, but the games that I own in the series I have purchased much later than the actual release date, and so I thought I could enjoy all this and go all out and indulge. So, without further ado, let's get started, huh? And we can get started with the main show, with the star of the show, the Collector's Edition. And so, unlike the Switch OLED, I will have to use my pair of scissors for this. But that's okay, not a problem there. And like we did with the Switch OLED, before we get started, let's really just learn to appreciate the box itself. This one is very minimal compared to the actual Switch OLED. It's a dark coloration. It's black on the front, green on the sides with the title of the game, again with more Zonai looking swirls. And in the back, it appears we have a picture of the mural that we've seen throughout trailers. And if I had to guess, oh, no guessing actually, it's just straight up Ganon, which with controlling, or at least having under some control, my initial instinct and guess would be to say Zelda over here, with some malice and darkness above. But with that new character that we've seen in the trailers, maybe not. Maybe not. And before I continue, and before we get started, I do want to say thank you to those handful of you who have actually been so supportive in the comments of my unboxing video for the Switch OLED. I never would have imagined people would have enjoyed that, despite how low budget all this is. So I really appreciate that, and thank you. And thank you to you guys. So, like I said, I will need to use my pair of scissors for this. Honestly, as hard as it is, I kind of don't want to open this, but there's really no other way for me to enjoy its contents without doing so. So, we're just going to do that. I'm going to make sure I can get the camera in. I don't know which way I'm supposed to lay it, so I'm going to just lay it like this. Oh, nope, I'm going to lay it like that just because I felt things falling into my hand. Alright, so the box we'll set aside here. Right off the bat, we have a number of things. So I'm going to try to hold it in place, but I don't know if you can see that. But on top, we have, I think these are pins? I'm going to do it this way. This kind of reminds me of the Metroid Dread Collector's Edition that I also own because of the layout of the box and everything. This is the pin set. I don't know if you can see it very well. More of that character that we saw on the Switch OLED Joy-Cons. I'm sure we'll figure out what that means. It's very simple, just has some nice coloration. On the top we have the title of the game. So I'm gonna open this up. So this looks like a very simple, I don't want to say plastic, but it feels like a paper material. Not like straight up paper, but some type of paper material. And then when I open it, I'm gonna be very careful nothing comes out. Here are the pins. Wow. Look at that. That's really nice. I don't know what any of these mean, to be honest. Getting in real close for each and every single one. These look almost like hieroglyphics, you know? They remind me of Egyptian hieroglyphics, but they also remind me of the hieroglyphics of the mural that we've seen in every single trailer so far. So that's pretty cool. Here we have the steel book. Look at that, the steel book. I don't know, I imagine these are the tears, like referring to the tears in the title of the game. Again, looks like hieroglyphics on the mural. And then on the back, I noticed an interesting detail. It looks like Zelda communicating with that one character we saw in the trailer, and they're meeting about something. In the opening, you can see it looks like Ganon controlling or commanding his army. Looks really cool. And then here you have the box art, or the box, the game. And then here we have the art book. You might actually see a reflection of my room at this point, and the camera itself, but if you do, that's totally okay. More Zonai like symbols or just details. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, but I see a hand here actually. Can you, I don't know if the camera can see it, but there's like a hand symbol there. And that reminds me of how in one of the the developer interviews that Nintendo was having in the days leading up to this game's release, one of the developers said something about the hand being a symbol that they wanted to talk about, or at least explore in this game. So I think that's actually really cool. And obviously we'll get to see that more in the actual game itself, with things like Ultra Hand and the fuse and everything. Oh, what's this? Oh, I did not even notice this part. Oh, and I didn't even mention this. I'm not going to open the art book because this might contain spoilers for the game, but I think I might open it and do a video after I've beaten the game, like months from now. But for now, it's just gonna stay sealed. This is a steel poster. It's like of the game world, like Link of like the. Oh, okay. So it's a magnet. Got it. Wow. This is really good quality. It's a steel poster of the game's art. I didn't even know that was going to come with it, honestly. But we'll leave that there. I'll keep that there. I was not expecting the steel poster to be in there at all, to be honest. So that's everything from the collector's edition. On one hand or another, can argue whether this was worth the amount of money. And I'm of the camp that I kind of really don't care, because this is all still really quality stuff in my opinion. So at the end of the day, I know I'm spending this much money on the game and this really rare item, and so I want it. So that's the collector's edition. Really neat if you ask me. I'm gonna set that back here, and now we'll move on to other things that I've actually purchased, starting with the amiibo. Obviously the amiibo is pretty straightforward. It's of Link. His pose or render from the game. If I had a bigger place to myself, or if I lived alone with enough space, I would just leave it in the box. But I collect amiibo anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out of the packaging. I like to casually collect amiibo. I own over 100 actually. I lost count after 100. So here's the amiibo. One of the best looking amiibo I've seen in a long time. Definitely a clean looking amiibo. He looks smaller than the one from Breath of the Wild, but I think it's smaller because it has more details to it. I'm definitely gonna have to see what this gives me in game. I got my collector's edition from Best Buy, and when I picked it up, I was getting an art print. I got an art print from Best Buy, which is again just a vertical oriented version of the game's art. Kind of sturdy. So it's like, I think you can frame this, or you can just kind of set it up like this as it is now. Something I also got from Best Buy is a carrying case for the Switch. To be honest, I really only got this because of the screen protector that it came with, because I needed one for my Switch OLED. Once again, it has like the very black and golden theming of the game. Here we have more Zone Ice Worlds, as I'm going to call them. Here we have a black version of the Royal Crest with the Triforce and the Loftwing. And on the back, once again, we have more Zone Ice Worlds in the black indentation. And then in the center, you have again that symbol that we saw in the collector's edition with the hand in the center. I'm really curious as to hands are going to play out in this game, but we'll have to see. Put that back there. Another pre-order bonus I got was this scroll. It's a wall scroll. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to get the wooden plaque or the arm sleeve from GameStop. Oh, it's an actual wall scroll. Cool, and it's made of a fabric as well. That's really cool. I think there was a black version too, but I got this one. But this is still really cool. Oh, and I just noticed it. I don't see the outline of the Master Sword, but here it's all destroyed and ruined. Oh wow! So you can really kind of tell how beat up it's gotten. I'm gonna take good care of these. Now we can get to Nintendo New York haul. And here's another print of the game. So there was a table by the entrance of the store, and as you were leaving, if you showed them your receipt with proof of purchase of what you got, you would get this print. So again, you have the art on the front of the game, and in the back you have a picture of Link with his ruined arm. Once again, show you that. Also at the table toward the end, you can get this poster. Again, it's but this one's like an actual poster, rather than just a print or a steel poster. Look really nice. I'm definitely gonna try to frame that. The final thing you got from leaving the store with proof of purchase is this little pin, similar to his pose from the amiibo. I don't know if I'll ever wear this or attach it to a book bag or something, because in the past I've definitely attached pins to a book bag and they would just kind of fall off. So another thing at the store that I got was this journal. It's a simple journal. It says Legend of Zelda on the back. But on the front, you once again have the image, or a circular image, of the ruined Master Sword, which I'm starting to pick up as a reoccurring theme in a lot of the merchandising in the media. In the previous game, the Master Sword was damaged, but never straight up broken like that. So I think the fact that it's reoccurring is a very important thing that I have yet to notice. Or at least I think I'll have to notice and pick up on as we continue to play. And I'm noticing these circles, these like zonai circles. I thought about getting 2 of these, but my friends convinced me not to because I have several journals that I write in one after the other, and I only need one at a time. Next, I got this mug, this Tears of the Kingdom mug. I like the material is very nice. I don't know if you can hear that. Once again, we have the damaged Master Sword in the circle in the center. Very cool design. Doesn't look like there's anything on the back, but in the center, don't know if you could see it from here, but there's a swirl at the bottom. I actually saw it when I was waiting in line. There's like a swirl, like a circular pattern, almost like when you flush a toilet. So I think that's a really, really cool design. This is my 4th mug that I own, and I don't even drink hot beverages that often. I only really drink them in the winter and cold months. And actually, I'll be right back. So I couldn't find the 4th one. The 4th one was a black mug that depicted the concept art of Link and Sheik from Ocarina of Time when they're battling a bunch of skeletons. You'll know it when you see it. But I have these 3 mugs. So there's this one from Tears of the Kingdom, and then there's this one from these works of art of Toon Link, as we like to call him. I think these are all from the Wind Waker, actually. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think that this one might be. And then my other mug, this is the oldest mug I own, and it's back when the Nintendo New York store was called Nintendo World. I think I got this back in 2010, so it's been a very long time. And you just have like the typical old renders of like all the characters, including Toadsworth. Remember when he was a character? Just thought I'd share those 2 things. Next, I bought these 2 pairs of Legend of Zelda socks, which are just pretty cool. One is green and with a gray under portion that has a golden version of the Hylian crest. And then here we have white with green and some black. I purchased this hoodie. Pretty big. It's pretty comfy too, from what I could feel. I haven't put it on yet, but it's a simple black hoodie with the logo of the game in the center. On the back, it has nothing. It just says The Legend of Zelda. But on the inside, I don't know if you can see it. On the inside portion of the hoodie, it has like the green zonai swirls, which I think is really nice. I don't think there are anything on the sleeves. No, there aren't. Oh, I just noticed. On the sleeve itself, it has a Hylian crest again. So I'm gonna put that over there. Next, we have this green T-shirt. It's a simple green with the game's logo in the center. On the left sleeve, it has the golden Hylian crest again. And then on the back, it has nothing. A simple T-shirt that I just thought I'd get for myself. The last of the clothing-related merch is this one. It's a black T-shirt. Well, not a T-shirt, a black long-sleeve shirt with the broken circle of the Master Sword here, and where I guess like the chest pocket would be. On the right sleeve, it looks it kind of looks like Link's like damaged arm of like whatever happened to it. I think it's really cool. There's nothing on the back. All of these I got in a size large. I wear a medium, but I got them in a size large just in case they shrink when I wash them. Next, we have a tumbler. It's a simple, how tall is this? 16.9 ounces. It doesn't tell me how tall it is. It's a tumbler. Again, the game's logo in the center. Pretty shiny black, and it has the green zonai swirls all throughout. I haven't opened it, but oh, it kind of looks like the top is like the zonai swirls too. That's at least what it looks like to me. Last but not least is a Zelda Splatfest poster. So the reason I have this, it's not Tears of the Kingdom related, is because they were selling these posters, or at least they were giving them away to people who purchase the Splatfest tees. And I actually own all three. I'm gonna show you right now. I actually own all three. I have the power, I have the courage, and I have the wisdom. I was on Team Courage and we still lost because the power of Suave. So they were giving them away to people who purchased those teas, which I had plentiful of at the store. But since I already owned them, I wasn't gonna purchase them. But I wanted the poster, and so I got a small version of Team Courage for my brother, and I got a large for my friend who was also on Team Courage, so I got this really cool poster. And a few more things before we finish up. That's everything from Tears of the Kingdom related stuff from the store. If you're into anime and manga, I got this Luffy figurine for my brother because his birthday is coming up. And so he's a big fan of One Piece. He never shuts up about it and he wants me to watch it repeatedly. So I got this that same day. You may be wondering, Masculine Shiver, they don't sell this at Nintendo New York. And you'd be right, because I got it at a store called Book Off, which is also in the city. It's like a 10 minute walk away from the store, from the Nintendo New York store. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because it's actually a really, really cool store. They have a bunch of books, it says here. Books, movies, music, anime, figures. I got this Luffy here. I got a bunch of amiibo there last time. They sell a lot of really rare games. I actually purchased the physical version of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 there. So it's a good store. And I think you should always support independent stores. I think it's an independently owned chain, or this store. But definitely always support your indies. And that's about it. That's everything that I got from the Nintendo New York store. And along with the collector's edition. You may be wondering, Masculine Shiver, you must have a lot of money. And to that I say, no, I have a credit card. Be responsible with your money. But yes, thank you for watching. I just wanted to share everything since I got a pretty warm reception to my unboxing video for my Switch OLED, so I thought I'd share all that here. I will be streaming this game in the coming days and weeks and months, however long it takes me to play. I hope you've all enjoyed this. I hope you can enjoy me playing the game, or at least watching other streamers play the game. You don't have to watch me. But yes, that's pretty much it. And thank you all for watching, and I hope you have yourself a damn good one. Bye! Hey, Masculine Shiver here again. Random cut because I'm filming this after the fact, but I also wanted to show off that I also got the Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller. I think... Actually, I'm gonna open this up right now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so I have unpacked and opened up the controller, and honestly, just get a load of this. This is a really pretty controller. Wow. I mean, it's asymmetrical. Like the black on the left and the white on the right. And just, you can see from here, just again, like the golden Zonai swirls. Even here, like on the button face out. I really like this cool design of like, it's kind of like how it's like circular around the stick. And you can see like the Hylian crest like in the background too. It's really cool. Oh, I gotta take off this thing actually. But yeah, so I'm filming this after the fact because I pre-ordered this from GameStop. And it came in after I filmed the unboxing video. So it looks pretty cool. And yeah, I'm actually really happy to have this because I'm gonna use this exclusively to play Tears of the Kingdom. Which is funny because I have 3 Pro Controllers. So I actually own 3 Pro Controllers for my Switches now, plural. This one I got last year in April 2022 just to play regular games. This one I got is for Splatoon 3 and I use it to exclusively play Splatoon 3. And in the same vein, I'll use this to exclusively play Tears of the Kingdom. And I guess I will use it to play something else if I ever finish that game. So yeah, just kind of wanted to share that really quick. Just again, a really close-up of the designs. It looks really, really cool. This looks really, really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go charge this now, and that's it.